All Three Beards Media podcasts originate from the Gravitate Co-working Studio, sponsored by Revelton Distilling Company.
What's up, everybody? We are back with a special Thursday edition. We're normally on Sunday, but we had shit going on. Shout out to Dave Campbell for the new openings for all the Three Beards Media podcasts. Super cool. I, of course, am Chris Shipley. I am the father. This is my daughter, Caitlin. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Hold
Good.
on, sorry. Walker, can you turn on that light?
Good.
And the
You know,
lamps.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I
Now
think
can see
that'll
your
help
face.
with the graininess.
Right? Maybe. I don't know. She's
Okay.
got technical difficulties going. She's got like a weird setting and her mic wasn't working, but we're all good to go now.
Yeah.
So we'll get
Okay,
those.
it's better now, right?
Yes, it's much better there. There you go. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Good
Then I
deal.
can reposition.
All right. So how you been?
Not too bad. I've been pretty tired. It's just that lull, I feel like, in the year. Like, I'm waiting for Christmas.
Yeah.
Between Thanksgiving and Christmas, like it's busy. I'm super busy on the weekends, and then it's like I'm working all week, and I get home and I'm like, ugh, like I need to still do Christmas shopping, still need to get things done, but it's like any effort or energy I have, it's just for me to like be able to stay awake
Yeah.
until bedtime. So
Yeah, it's an adjustment. I mean, we don't talk about it a lot, but your second year into your job, it's
yeah,
kind of a big adjustment, especially when you move out on your own. You had a lot of changes the last year. It's totally understandable, and you're doing it, short of Walker being with you every once in a while or whatever. You technically are doing it on your own. So,
yeah,
you don't have a
yeah,
roommate that's picking up half the slack or things like
right.
that. So, it is a lot. So, but kudos to you. You're doing it. So a lot of kids aren't. So,
Well, I mean,
uh,
there's still room in the basement if I just get
oh
done
no,
tired of this.
no, we had that conversation. I'm eventually changing that to an office. So,
You already
as
have an
Aaron said,
office.
but I need to increase the square footage of this man cave and move my studio into the other
But
room.
wasn't it originally like the office was always going to be in the living room and that was always going to be a bedroom because mom wanted a place for guests to be able to stay?
Right, and when the boys move out, then they can stay up there. Once the
Yeah,
boys moves out,
but what if you have like 8 people staying?
when am I ever gonna have 8 people staying?
Well, Jordan,
When?
Joshua, me,
Yeah.
and all 10 of your grandkids.
10 of your grandkids. Holy smokes.
They're not going to go stay.
I feel bad for your uterus.
There's not an Aunt Connie's house around.
I feel bad for your uterus. So,
yeah.
Best things happened to you in the last couple weeks since we've been on.
Okay, so I have to remember. Water. I know, but I have to remember what we did last time.
We talked about Christmas movies. We ranked Christmas movies.
Thanksgiving. Okay, so was it right after Thanksgiving? Yeah, it was the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yep, it was. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? I don't know that I've had a best thing. I mean, I feel. I don't know. I'm looking forward to. How about this? I'm looking forward to this weekend, and I did enjoy getting to put up the Christmas tree with you guys, and going out for your birthday. That was really fun. But I'm really looking forward to the Revelton event that we're having this weekend. I'm super excited for that, and I'm excited for all of us, you, Mom, Walker, Terrell, and Tommy, to like all come together and just hang out and
Yeah.
bond and go at the
Yeah, I'm
Exile Snow
excited for
Globe.
that
And
too.
I've never been, and I've heard it's really cool.
I haven't been either, and I'm excited. I was super excited that they invited us, and it'll be a good time. And yeah, we it'll be fun to spend time with them and get to know them better and things like that. I will tell you that I've been pretty open on this podcast and on False Starts that this 2023 has been a really rough year for me. You know, starting in January when I lost my job and then, you know, working from home all the time and not having a lot of interaction and being lonely and I a couple weeks ago, about a month and a half ago, there were times where I was sitting here at the desk and I was just like crying. Like I was just uncontrollably crying for no reason. And I was meeting with a therapist and I was talking to the therapist and he said, you know, just focus. Well, before I went to the therapist that one time, Mom sat down and she was like, think of the last time that you felt like physically well. And I was like, it's been a while. And she's like, what were you doing that was making you feel that way? And I was like, well, I was tracking what I was eating and I was on pace with that. And so the next day when I go to the therapist, Dr. Kipling's talking to me and he says, he said, I think what you need to do is you need to just pick one thing that holds yourself accountable to one thing, whatever it is. And you have to meet that standard, every week or whatever. So I combined those two and I thought when I left the therapist, I left and I stopped at Ekin Nutrition where I used to go to the nutritionist and I signed back up for my nutrition plan. And since then I've been going to the gym. I've been getting up in the morning. I've lost almost 18 pounds of fat and gained 10 pounds of muscle. But physically, not even that. So 2 weeks ago, and I won't go into too much detail because it's still kind of up in the air, but I had a meeting in Johnston, and I was getting dressed, and I have this black sweater vest that Mom bought me at Christ Our Life, and it's got a cross on it, and it's got like a God symbol and saying on the back, and on the back up by the neck, by the collar.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, it's not a
I
big
was like
graphic thing on the
envisioning
back.
like a
No. I know,
Harley
right?
Davidson.
No, it's not. No.
Rhinestone.
So anyways, I thought, should I wear that? This is a business setting. I don't know if that's appropriate. And I thought, nope, you know what? I'm going to wear it because it is who I am. And so I put it on and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to, it is who I am. And if it kills the deal or whatever, then it's not worth, then that's who I am, right? So I'm driving, I'm a little nervous. I turn on the radio and Lauren Daigle's song, You Say, comes on. And I'll just kind of read the lyrics because as I sat in the car and this song was being played, I really think that God was talking to me. Because the lyrics were, I keep fighting voices in my head that say I'm not enough. And every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am because I need to know. And I was like, I almost started tearing up. I was like, oh my God. That's exactly how I've been feeling the last 7 or 8 months. And I said, I think God's telling me that it's going to be okay. That you're going to be okay. And I went in, we had an hour and 20-minute meeting. I think things are on the up for it. If it happens, then it's going to change some things. And I've felt at peace ever since. So that's kind of,
really nice.
I've kind of gotten away from God and I've really kind of reconnected. Even when I did the retreat with Walker, I was there and I, but I didn't feel as connected as I had previously in all the other ones. And it wasn't anything other than the fact that I had just lost my job like a month before. And I was, really questioning my place and things. So, anyways,
Yeah.
that's my good thing. So, what can I say? It worked. It worked out.
It worked. Yeah.
That's right.
It
And
works.
then-
That's what
right.
Aunt Julie calls a God wink.
That's right. Yeah.
I think she
Yep.
actually commented that on your post.
Yes.
A God wink.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. So, my birthday was Monday. Celebrated my birthday. We went to the chicken. That was fun.
That was so
Again,
good.
It was good. And I reiterate once again that 6 years ago I drank Colon Prep and sat in a motel in Iowa City on my birthday eating Jell-O. And I, from now on, will always eat whatever the hell I want on my birthday because I'm never going through that again.
As you should.
As
So I got
should.
that.
That's right.
As I got that that spicy chicken and waffle,
Yeah.
and it was so freaking good. And I ate it, and then I was like, I had kind of forgotten my leftovers, like when I went to school the next few days, and then
Right.
I had ended up making a can of soup, and I was like, crap, I didn't eat those leftovers because I hadn't been like in the mood for it really.
Right.
And then I gave it to Walker. It was like this much of a chicken strip and like a quarter of a waffle left. But he was like, this is so good. This is so much better than
So I didn't
anything
order
on their
that.
menu.
I didn't order that because it said Nashville hot chicken and waffles. I didn't realize that you could get it non-Nashville hot, or I would have
Oh,
got it.
yeah.
I was
Oh my
like-
goodness, Dad. It was
when
so
she
good.
brought
And
it
even
out,
like,
and she was like, "You got the Nashville one, right?" And I was like, "What? Like you could get it without the Nashville hot? What?" Which
you're like,
you know, for
actually,
everybody
I
that's
know you're
listening-
holding my plate in my hand.
right?
But can
I
I
need to
get that
change my order.
instead?
Right? Can you just get me a waffle? Because I'd ordered
Yeah.
chicken strips.
Right.
Can I get chicken strips, some fries, and a waffle? Can I do that?
It only takes 4 minutes at a hotel. Come on, guys.
Right. Also, I rarely drink like craft beer, but this Barntown Peach and Fong
Peach and Chong. Peach and
Chong.
Chong.
is so good. I may have to go buy some. It was so
10
good.
out of 10. 10 out of 10. Barntown beers are so good. So
Yeah.
good. Their Iowa Gold is a nice, just regular, like a
Yep,
Bud
that's a
Light or
good crushable. Yep.
yeah. But then they just have all these fun ones. The peanut butter and jelly one, cotton candy.
I don't know.
No, it's good. Like
The cotton candy, I definitely would not drink. But
The cobbler. The cobbler is good because
Okay,
that
yeah,
one
that
it
sounds good.
literally is like a sweet, like you get this warm
Right.
feeling when you drink it. Like it feels like I'm
yeah,
drinking the essence of like pie and its crust and it's so good.
yeah,
It's
sounds
so freaking
okay.
good.
I may, maybe we'll have to buy some and take it to Harlan.
I think we need to have like a tasting party. Maybe
That's
that's
right.
what
We'll
we do
just-
on Christmas.
we'll
That
just
like
grab-
we did
yeah.
for the boys' birthday. We just do
Yeah.
little bits for everyone to try to guess the flavor.
Oh yeah, that's what we could do. We could do that.
That's what we should do.
Yeah, we could do it.
Wow,
at
we're so
Christmas-
smart.
We could do it. We could do it at Harlan Christmas.
Yeah, that's the adult game.
Yeah,
No
that's the
saran
adult
wrap
game.
ball.
Right? We will bring different, just one can of different Barntown.
Barntown Brewskis.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, we're on it. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna make a pivot here because we had talked about the other day about like sending each other TikToks and
Oh
like.
my gosh.
So I found two TikToks today that are totally us.
Okay,
so
but we
I
have to show the one that I sent to you, and I said we have to show this on the pod and talk about
Which
it.
one was it? Which one was it?
I
Was it
don't
the
know,
one
I
you
sent
me
it-
today.
No, I don't think it was today. No, that one I sent you today was about Catholic bangers, and it was
I know,
like,
but
it was a
I
hymnal.
didn't quite
And then
understand
the
it.
comments, everybody's
Oh.
like, no, like,
Okay,
Lord,
I know what one you're
be our
talking about.
light.
All right, I got it. Hold on, I gotta send it. Hold on. Copy. I gotta email it to myself. So this is called show prep right on the show here, people. So
Yeah.
what can I
Well,
say?
we had planned for 7, so we're taking
right,
some of
so
that
we're-
prep time we came in at
Exactly.
the beginning.
That's exactly right. Okay, so whoops, what happened? Gmail.
Can you listen and work at the same time? Or are you one of those people like one thing at a
Yes, I
time,
can.
please?
Go ahead.
Okay. So the TikTok I sent you, the joke was that like, oh, Eminem's a banger or Nicki Minaj is a banger. And this
Right.
one was like, no, I grew up on this banger and it was like Christ be our light or something like that. And then
Yeah.
everybody was in the comments naming different like popular hymnals, like On
Right.
Eagle's Wings, takes the heat.
Yes. Yeah.
Like
One
everyone's
bread,
like
one
my
body.
favorite. Yes.
One bread, one body. Yes, that's right.
Is that what? So I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite church hymnal that we sing? Like the one that you're using all your gusto every single time.
Jeez, that's hard. That is
Okay, that's
I
our
don't know.
question
One
for
bread,
next time.
one bread, one body is definitely there. It's definitely
Yeah,
one. Okay.
that one, yeah.
All right, so let me click this open and let me.
Okay. By the way, we do not own the rights to any of the songs or videos that we reference or may show
Right.
in this video. I think that covers it. We don't own any of
right?
this. We just think it's funny.
That's right. Are you kidding me right now? It won't. Oh, okay. Download. Okay, hold on. I gotta download these. I didn't know I had to download them. Dumb. Okay.
Why do we let the 54-year-old do all the
Hey,
work?
I'm way more technical than you are.
Okay, I almost said 56.
Yeah, you did. Okay,
I
let me
did.
load these. Hold on.
Are you
let's load
54?
This one first.
$10
53.
minus $7.80.
So $3.20.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
$3.20 that he's got left.
He started out with 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$10
So
minus
he's got
$7.80 would be
$3.20
$3.20.
So don't cut the
He
eye.
started with $10,
Yeah.
right? And the gloves and the socks cost how much?
$7.80.
And this ended up with $3 and some change.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shop with that fella because he got his product plus walked out with some extra.
What are you
What are
saying?
you saying?
He's got $10.
$3.20 left. He spent $7.80.
He
Spent $7.80.
Yeah.
I'm out.
But that's not extra.
Take
$7.80
I
from
get it.
10.
I get that. That's what I was saying. $3 and
You
Idiot!
That is totally us.
Here's why I sent it to you. Because A, that is a total argument you and I would get into.
Yes.
100%. And
100%.
you would be the dad and I would be the like, no,
I would be so angry.
$3.80.
I'd be
But-
visibly angry.
Here's where it hits in two places. Two places. Okay. When he said when he's on his phone at the counter and go, "What did you say?" That, and when he leaves without even explaining like
yes.
why they're wrong. Like he's not gonna
Right.
he's like, you
He's
are
so mad.
He's so
He's-
mad
Yeah.
that they don't know that he's not gonna give them the answer so that they could be an idiot for
Oh
longer.
man.
And then it
because he's
reminded
so-
me of it gave me
I know, I
Johnny
think I know
had
where you're going.
3 apples.
Oh yeah, the homework. How do you not understand this? And banging my.
Sometimes I have to step out when teaching story problems
Right.
because
Well,
I'm like,
I sitting there at the kitchen table doing homework with you guys was just the same way. How do you not understand this? I don't get it.
what I've learned is it has to be
Uh.
real life. You can't say Sam bought 27 watermelons. You have to be
Right.
like, you have to use their name. You should have been like, what you would have known. You could have been like, Caitlin had 27 chocolate chips and put chocolate chips in front of me. Like
Right.
all that we know about kids now, but yelling at them.
Yeah, it's
seems
a
to
Shipley
work.
tradition. It's a Shipley tradition because Melvin used to get really mad too. All right, here's the one. Here's one that I found today that I thought was us. Here it comes. Maybe. Come on. Oh, come on.
Do we have anyone watching?
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
We'll do it again. Hold on.
Oh.
When someone tells me my birthday and Christmas are going to be celebrated together. So, all right. Hold on.
That's a good one. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Here we
A
go.
bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Only because I can't tell you how many times I grew up and grandma would be like, "Oh, just pick a present under the tree."
Yeah, so, like, I've always wondered how that worked because, like, I'm sure that had to be kinda hard too, like, having a kid with a birthday so close to Christmas, and I know y'all didn't grow up the wealthiest.
No, and
So
it's not like we got multiple presents on our birthdays anyways. I can't speak for the girls because I wasn't old enough to remember when they would have birthdays. But I can tell you, I can only remember one birthday party I ever had. And that was in Milo. And we invited all my friends, and grandma had bought these like kid games that we would play, and she was giving out prizes. And I was super pissed because I wasn't eligible to win a prize. She's like, "It's your birthday.
that
You don't get to
feels
win
familiar.
the prize."
That feels familiar.
right. Also,
That sounds familiar.
I remember also the first time that we had a birthday for Taylor, and your mom was like, "Well, we have to give out gift bags." What? The fuck do you mean we got to give out gift bags? They're supposed to bring our kid gifts. Why are we buying gifts for the other kids? This is bullshit. I hated that rule too.
Oh,
Anyways,
my
also,
goodness.
and then after that, that was the only birthday party I ever remember having. But the majority of the time, because some families are different. I've learned that now. But Mom would always wrap presents and then just put them under the tree all month.
Mhm.
Probably because everybody was trying to snoop and see and look for presents. So she just wrapped them and put them underneath it, right?
Yeah.
So literally it would be, okay, well, it's your birthday. You can go pick out one present from under the tree. And I'd be like, well, you put a lot of fucking thought into this. Wow, thanks. So I can only imagine, and mine's on the 4th. I can only imagine the people that have it like on the 25th.
Yeah, literally.
See, Denny said I never had a birthday party. I also got a lot of birthday Christmas presents. My birthday is December 18th. So it must be a generation thing for us, Denny, right? Like our parents were like,
yeah,
fuck that.
and you guys, okay,
You're
but if
getting
you
enough.
would have had a kid in December, a lot of people who have December birthdays nowadays, though, like if they have a kid with a December birthday, they're like making it a point to be like, this is your birthday and this is Christmas or whatever, you know?
That's that society has evolved now, and I got the shit.
Also, we were talking about birthdays, and that just made me think of when I feel like we always were at birthdays at Jeff and Vicky's house.
Yeah, we
and,
always did.
They always had a piñata in their garage, and
yeah, Jeff and
would...
Vicky's house was the place to do Christmas. All right, here's the other TikTok that I found.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
What do you mean what's wrong with? What's wrong with you?
No, what's wrong with you?
No, what's wrong with you?
So the caption is when you get mad, when I get irritated at my son or daughter, who is literally my twin. That is us.
What's wrong
That
with
is us.
you?
What do you mean what's wrong with? What's wrong with you?
No, what's wrong with you?
No, what's wrong with you?
So from Wedding Crashers or no, from
I
The
don't know.
Intern?
I think it's from the intern. Because I've
Yeah.
never seen The Intern, and that was definitely not from the Wedding Crashers. So.
The Intern. I actually just watched that recently.
Oh yeah, I've not seen it. It looks good.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
it's
right,
okay.
So we're gonna take a break. We'll get a word from our sponsors, Gravitate Co-working and Revelton Distilling Company, and then we'll come back and we're gonna talk about old Christmas movies or old Christmas memories. We'll come up with one or two memories from Christmas, and then we will. So we will be right back.
Why take the best corn in the world and make it into fuel when you could make it into whiskey? That's the question that launched Revelton, Iowa's most visible and fastest growing distillery. Owners Rob and Christy Taylor embrace the grain-to-glass philosophy, sourcing ingredients locally and overseeing on-premises production and bottling at their facility in Osceola. One sip and you'll agree that Revelton's handcrafted whiskeys, gins, and vodkas are the best you've ever tasted. And with the launch of their rye whiskey, made with 100% Iowa-grown rye and corn, and their new bourbon coming soon, there's more Revelton to love than ever. Iowa's own Revelton Distillery. ReveltonDistillery.com. The great thing about working from home is working from home. The worst thing is working from home, especially for face-to-face collaborations with customers and coworkers. And let's face it, coffee shop meetings are neither private nor professional. So skip the trip to Starbs and investigate Gravitate Co-working Space. For more than 10 years, Gravitate has provided large and small office and conference spaces perfect for hosting meetings, workshops, or other events. as well as private phone booths for confidential conversations. Plus, all spaces include secure fiber internet, free coffee, and access to a kitchenette. All you need is your laptop. Gravitate does the rest. And renting space at Gravitate is surprisingly affordable. An hour of office space costs about the same as venti caramel macchiatos and breakfast sandwiches for two. Daily and monthly rates are also available with no long-term commitment. Learn more at gravitatecoworking.com. That's gravitatecoworking.com.
Wow.
All right, and we're back.
Dave Campbell is insane.
I know,
That
right?
is
We've upgraded the ads. We
It
went
took
from
me-
Caitlin
it took
to
me-
Dave Campbell.
It took me about halfway through to realize, wait a minute. Like at first I was like,
Mm-hmm.
well, like I thought it like maybe like AI, like something, and then I was like,
No.
no, wait a minute, like this is Dave. This is good. Like it sounded like a real commercial. Can he do like a Ford truck style one? That would
I don't
be
know.
cool.
Maybe.
That would
Maybe
be
we can-
sick.
We get
Okay,
it. I'll tell you
anyway.
what, we get a sponsor from Ford Truck. We'll be right on it. So
Okay.
that's right, Denny. Trust me, the game's on down here. I'm watching. So we're kicking ass. So okay, old Christmas memories. Let's talk about what is one Christmas like present that you remember most as a kid, and I'll tell you the backstory that you may or may not know about it.
That's really hard because I think I trauma blocked a lot of things from before I was
Shut
8.
up. Oh my
Like
god!
dead serious.
Stop it.
Trauma blocked. I mean, like
Whatever.
I would have to look at pictures.
So you're
to
saying
see.
BS before Stacy? Is that what you're saying? BS.
Yeah,
before Stacey.
really. I'm trying to think. I think like memorable was the computer, but I think that was more for like Taylor because she was older, and like start
Well,
like
you
in
got one, too.
school. No, like we shared one.
No, you
Didn't
both had
we?
one. Yeah, you both
We
had one.
did.
Yeah.
Because I had a
Yep.
princess one. What did Taylor
Right.
have?
I think she had like what are the Powerpuff Girls?
Oh, because was it
Yeah.
from your computer store? Is that how you know?
Yes. Yeah.
Is that the
Mhm.
only reason we got a computer? Is because you just took
That's
them off the
exactly
shelf?
That's right. That's right.
You just took them
Put a
off
bunch
in
of
the
kids-
store.
Put a bunch of kid games on there. That's right. Yes, and we
You're like,
painted
"Here's
yours.
paint."
We painted yours with pink and blue in Barbie and Princess.
Oh, I didn't know that you had painted
Yeah.
it. I thought that's
Yeah.
just how it came.
Oh,
That's
no,
cool.
No, we pulled the casing off and spray painted it. And all kinds of
Man.
stuff, so.
I don't know. Like, what about like? I feel like okay, maybe a really memorable or like I feel like for my birthdays and Christmas, I got a lot of those princess vanities,
Right.
like the
Yep.
Ariel vanity or like the Cinderella kitchen.
Yeah.
So I would say like those. And there was one year Taylor and I each got a Bratz doll and a
Yeah.
Bratz doll convertible that actually connected to the radio and had lights on.
Yeah.
And we did get that for Christmas. And I remember we would go down to the basement because there was like no windows. It was all concrete down there, painted
Right.
gray. We would shut off the lights and just drive our cars around in the dark because it was like the coolest thing ever. And like we could do it anytime we wanted to. Like after school,
Right.
it's dark in the basement. Let's go play. Like the only time I played with that car, I loved it.
Yeah, I remember buying that. I will tell you, so the two Christmases that I remember for you as a kid is I don't even remember. It might have been a Disney princess like vanity that I had to put together on Christmas Eve in the middle of the night because
It probably was the vanity
we
because that was really
because we
the only
couldn't
like
have it.
big gift.
Right,
Mhm.
because that was the same year that Tyler got her
The
electric
scooter.
bike, the
Mhm.
electric scooter, and she ran it into the
Christmas tree.
into the Christmas tree. So
Right after you had turned the camera off.
right after I had turned the camera off, yeah, I had missed it, and I was more mad because there went our $10,000 option to be able to win on Funniest Home Videos. I was super mad about that. And then the other one would be so putting that thing together, and that was just a major pain in the butt.
How much did something like that run you back in the day?
Oh geez, it was probably I probably $90 to $100 probably.
But like
I will
cheaper
tell
than a
you-
Barbie dream house,
Yeah.
which is
Oh
why
yeah, yeah.
I never got a
yeah,
Barbie
yeah.
dream
That's
house.
right. Well, yeah.
You're like,
because-
we'll just
yeah,
give her these vanities.
right. Listen, I will.
Keep her
Here's
distracted.
how,
You know what though? I played a lot of pretend, like dress up and I was
'cause you had
really
those
into
Disney-
dramatic play. Oh
You
yeah.
had those Disney princess dresses that you had a traumatizing.
Yes. Well, and every time I
angry
would ask you, do
reaction
you
about.
remember? I would be like, Dad, can I play dress up? And you're like, you don't have to ask.
I
Like,
know.
I only had to
remember
ask
one
when I
time
was
we're going now.
really young.
Now we're going off on a tangent, but I remember one time you came upstairs and you wanted to get dressed and you pulled this dress down and I gave it to you and you put it on and like 20 minutes later you came down and you go, Dad, can I put this other dress on? And I was like, why? And you were like, because I just want to see how it fits. And I was like, we are not fucking doing that. You're staying in the dress you're in. We're not changing clothes every 20 minutes. That's not
You don't want to
happening.
play fitting room?
Right. I'm not playing fitting room. You know, it's funny is it was $100 probably or something like that. But I will tell you, this is how your mom and I would buy Christmas presents is Grandma would take you and Taylor every Friday night during Christmas. And you would go hang out there or whatever. And Tracy and I would go shopping with whatever money we had for that week because we always got paid every week. And we would take money and go buy Christmas presents. And then we would get Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And we would go home
Papa Murphy's Take
I
and
loved
Bake.
it. I know. And we would make pizza and wrap presents every Friday night.
Oh,
Yeah. It was
That
our kind of
sounds
it was kind of our
magical.
little thing. It was kind of our little thing. So it's a
Oh,
nice
that's
memory.
cool.
It's a nice memory of your mom and I that I have. I mean, I even look back now and think that was all, that was always our time. We got to work to give you kids a good Christmas and
yeah.
so things like that. So it was a lot of
That's
fun.
neat.
But
Yeah.
I may have told this story last week or the last time when I talked about the action figures that I threw up.
Mhm.
I got so
Yep.
excited I
Yep.
threw up. So that's the only other.
I thought of one, but it's not like a present memory. But it's like around Christmas.
What is
It
it?
was when I think Aunt Lori made all of us like special ornaments that were like glass and like really fragile.
Yeah.
And I remember I had broke mine into a bunch of pieces and I was crying. And then I broke, I think, Mom's.
Yeah.
And I like ran upstairs crying because I had
I
broken
think I
like two
remember
of
this.
these
Yeah.
ornaments and I refused to decorate the tree. And then when you got me back down, I would just sit on the couch and you're like, put up the ornaments for God's sakes. Be happy. Be jolly. Like, we're not mad.
Right.
I've always been like that. I've always like punished myself harder than you guys have. There would be some nights when I was a teenager crying in my room because I was so disappointed that I thought I made you mad, and you'd be like, can you please stop crying, please?
Oh my
Like-
God. I know, right? It was crazy. It was crazy.
Like, I'm not mad. Just stop crying.
Right? I know. I literally had this similar conversation with Josh earlier tonight. Something happened and I said, I'm really not mad. Like, but I need to know the whole story so that I can help you. Like, I'm not mad. So
No,
All right,
it was like 11 o'clock and you were trying to sleep and you're like, please.
oh yeah. There was a lot
You're
of those
being
nights.
dramatic.
That could have been last week, by the way.
Me?
Yeah.
I haven't called you crying in a minute, dude.
No, but I have maybe in the last 6 months said you're being a little over dramatic.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, we're gonna get to the heart of the episode. We're gonna take a break.
Meat and
here.
potatoes, man.
That's right. We ranked our favorite cereals, people. It's important stuff. So, all right, we're gonna get a word from Kyle Lehman at Wintrust Mortgage, and then we'll come back with our tier rankings of cereal.
Are you in the market for a new house and unsure of the mortgage process? Want to know that you have someone looking out for you? Kyle Lehman from Wintrust Mortgage is a down-to-earth, knowledgeable lender who can be there for you in your corner. He can work with you in any of the 50 states and is just what you need to expand your home search. Kyle will work with you through the entire process with little to no work from you. Take the worry of the mortgage process out of the equation so that you can focus on looking for your dream home. Contact Kyle at www.wintrust.com/Kyle-Lehman or call him at 515-473-0546.
All right, we're back. All right, so we did our tier rankings of cereal.
Let's
Caitlin, do you want
discuss.
to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Let's discuss. You can go first.
Okay.
I went first last time.
True. That's right. Let's see. Here we go. This is my list. Okay. So starting with D, which is I
like
assume-
the
Yep.
nasty.
All the Chex Mix. All the Chex cereals because they're just plain. Now, again, this is for cereal, not for snacks. If we're talking about Chex Mix, that's a different story. So don't come at me.
No.
in the comments.
So I'm totally agreeing with you because like that's the only time I eat Chex is when I'm
That's
eating.
right. That's
Chex
the only
Mix.
time
Like,
I ever
I'm
buy
not,
them.
I'm not being like, oh, I
Right.
really want
Yep.
some Chex cereal.
Now, Jordan will eat Chex cereal all the time. He loves it.
Especially plain. Like,
Yeah,
what
the
is up
plain
with
rice
that?
Chex.
Hate it.
I don't know. I know. All right. Sugar Pops.
Good.
Not a fan.
Lame.
Cinnabon I've never had.
Never had.
I'm gonna get roasted here in a couple. Cocoa Puffs. They've got a weird film to them.
What are you talking about? Weird film.
Yeah, it's gross. I don't like.
There's
Cocoa
not
Puffs.
a weird film. When's the last time you had a Cocoa Puff, sir? And are you
it's
eating?
been a
Are you
while.
eating brand Cocoa
Denny-
Puffs? Or are you?
Denny's like Chex with a bunch of sugar. That would be the only way I would eat them.
I have to ask: are you getting it from Kellogg's, or are you buying the big old bag that's resealable?
It's all the same stuff. It's all the same
You're
stuff.
right. You're right. You're right. I'm just saying you're wrong.
Okay, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Wrong. Wrong.
The shit that ends up in
Wrong.
your milk, that sugary cinnamon stuff that ends up
Wrong.
in your milk, and if you eat it
Wrong.
without milk, your fingers get all gross.
Wrong.
No.
Wrong.
Cornflakes is, I mean, again, that's
The only
that's
time I'm eating cornflakes is when it's on those yummy potatoes.
right. Yeah, or in some kind of a casserole. I don't know
Yeah.
what the Gorilla Munch is. So I passed
don't
on
want to
that.
know. Yeah.
Anything with oat bran, I'm passing on. And also,
Word bran. I'm
speaking
passing
of
on.
oat bran, your grandmother and grandfather got in one of the worst arguments I had ever seen in my entire life over whether or not a cereal had oat bran in it or not. I shit you not.
Do you know what cereal they were debating?
Grandpa was arguing that Cheerios had oat bran in it, and Mom was not, and they got in they didn't talk for 2 hours. They were so pissed, and I was like, "Are we seriously fighting over oat bran? Like, are we serious
Relatable.
right now? Right? See again, Eggos. I'll
Never
just eat
had
an
those.
Eggo. I'll just eat
Yeah,
an Eggo.
right.
This French Toast Crunch. If I'm not eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I'm not eating French Toast Crunch.
Maybe you need to give French Toast Crunch a try though, because then it wouldn't have any of that weird cinnamon shit in it. It would have that maple-y flavor. I bet you would like it.
All right. Okay. Never had donuts. The Kashi Goleen I ate back in 2007 when I was losing all that weight.
You'd be like,
It was
and then
Kashi
I'd be like,
everything,
Dad.
man.
I'd be like, Dad, can I have a snack? You're like, I got some yogurt and kashi.
It was good stuff, man. It was good stuff.
Pass.
Kix. This is absolutely disgusting.
I
By
like
the way,
Kix. It's not bad.
the Kix looks like it would be sugary cereal, and it's not. It fools you, which it's not on this list. It wasn't an option, but Grape Nuts is the same way. The first time I ever ate
Wait.
Grape Nuts,
Why would you think Kix is a sugary cereal? What
Because
about that says sugar to you?
because it's got a little yellow dot. It looked like Captain Crunch.
Okay, but it's in the shape of a corn.
I know, but
So what part of corn says
I-
sugar to
I-
you?
I
When I
don't
think
know.
of corn, I think of corn.
sweet corn.
Yeah, it
Sugar.
is sweet. It is
Okay.
sweet,
That
but
shit's
it's not
disgusting. That
it's
Kix
not
cereal is disgusting.
Captain Crunch.
I'm just saying. I thought it was a
Sweet.
sugary cereal, and it
And
fooled
and
me.
again, grape nuts. Did you not see what grape nuts look like?
I
What
thought
any
it
part of
tasted like
nuts
grapes.
Look.
I thought it tasted like grapes.
So why are they called grape nuts?
I have no idea.
Are they actual grape? That's
It's
such
like
a dumb
it's
question.
like
I'm
the-
so
it's
sorry.
like the second cousin from Alabama of granola. That's what that is. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Crave, Life, Lucius, S'mores, none. Reese's Puffs, out.
So good.
I'll tell you
Leave.
why.
Leave.
I'll tell you
I
why.
don't care. Leave.
Because it's a knockoff of the better one.
Leave. Of
Cocoa
what?
Krispies. I don't like the chocolate milk that it leaves.
So then, did you put Cocoa Pebbles down there too,
Nope.
or did you leave those
Because
out?
it's different. It's different.
You
Cocoa
should
Krispies is
needed the
different.
same thing.
It's-
I didn't
it's
include
not.
Cocoa Krispies
No.
and
It's a different chocolate.
Pebbles. Cocoa
First of all,
Pebbles.
it's a different chocolate. Number one, it is. It just is. I hate to break it to you. So all right, Oreos, Pop Tarts, Sour Patch. Not eating any of
Yeah,
that.
that sounds disgusting.
The
Special
Special
K.
K
Passed.
and the waffle. All those. Okay, so those are my D's. C's.
Like mini
These
wheats.
are ones that I would eat.
Wait. You don't.
What?
I thought you liked mini wheats.
Those are the non-frosted ones.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So
Trust
sorry.
me, I worked on this list. Trust me, I know. Okay. So, C,
Okay.
this sprinkled donut crunch. First of all, anything Captain Crunch is elevated, okay?
Oh my god.
I don't know that I've ever had this, but I would eat the shit out of that because it's Captain Crunch. This list C is if that's the only thing that's left, I'll still eat it and find it enjoyable, okay? Oops, all berries, I would eat that. Again, Captain Crunch. The gold standard Cheerios and Raisin Bran.
Pass.
Oh,
Pass
no,
away, because like
on-
Raisin Bran's disgusting. I don't want raisins in my cereal.
First of all, it's Raisin Bran Crunch. It gives you extra crunch.
I don't like nuts in my
Okay.
cereal. I just want grains and
So
sugar
Cheerios,
and chocolate.
chocolate Cheerios, frosted
Chocolate Cheerios are bussin'.
Honey Nut Cheerios. Those are all. I'll take those. Frosted
And
Flakes.
Trix?
Got Tony the Tiger. Got to have Tony the Tiger. It's good stuff. Golden Grams. They're all right. They're better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Pass.
And Trix is, again, it's a fruity cereal. If it's available, I'll eat it, but it's not the best fruity cereal. Okay, ready? B,
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles. Good
Okay.
stuff.
So this is
Blueberry-
kind of like your mid, like it's
this
standard.
is mine if right, like I would eat these
If-
on a weekly basis.
Right, like
okay.
if you had a choice between the B list or the C list, you would choose something from the B
Okay,
list.
so Aunt Jackie's in with the comments. Raisin Bran, Dad's favorite, but if Mom bought Post Bran, he would get pissed. I believe that because Dad was a snob when it came.
Don't they both have like suns on them?
No, Kellogg's
Doesn't the
is
Post?
Kellogg.
No. Okay, I'm looking it up because I'm pretty sure the Post cereal also has a
I
sun
don't think
on
it
it.
does. I don't think it does.
Mandela effect.
I'll
Yes.
look.
It has
it
like a
doesn't.
little. Oh no, it doesn't have the cartoon sun.
Yeah. Okay. So
But it has
there
like
you
a
go.
little sun on it.
All right. So, and little
Gross.
known fact, Post, the guy that created Post, stole the recipe from Kellogg's. I learned that on Hulu on the Foods That Made America. So, yep, had to be Kellogg's because he said it had 2 scoops.
What does that mean?
2 scoops of raisins in every box. That was the slogan.
Oh my gosh.
You never heard that?
No,
2
I've
scoops
never.
of raisins in every box. Yep. All right. Blueberry, Frankenberry. Again, anything with a marshmallow is
I'm all for it.
grade A, right? The
Yeah.
original Captain Crunch, good stuff. Chips Ahoy
Mm.
is subpar to the Cookie Crisp. We'll get to the story on that. Honeycombs, that's a solid, like that's something different. I don't really care for Rice Krispies, but it's on this list because Rice Krispie treats are my favorite. So
Yeah, but same for Chex.
no.
Yes, you
because
said it's
no,
a
because-
snack. Rice
no.
Krispie treats are
It's a
not
dessert.
dessert, Christopher.
they're a dessert. Yes, they are.
But it's not cereal. And we weren't
Yeah.
talking about the
Grape
food in
nuts
other
is
forms.
the seeds of grapes, Jackie said,
Okay, good.
which is the reason why I don't want to eat them. All right. A.
Wait,
Apple
hold on.
Jacks.
Circle back
What?
to Wheaties.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never seen you eat Wheaties in my life.
I look at my body. Do I not look like I eat Wheaties all the fucking time?
No,
I'm an athlete.
actually,
I'm-
you don't look like how Bruce Jenner did on the front cover of
well,
the Wheaties
that's-
cereal
that's
box
good.
in
That's good.
1976.
Wheaties, I'll tell you why. Because it's the only healthy cereal I'll eat. How about that?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You have
Okay.
life up there.
But it's cinnamon.
Oh.
Okay. So Apple Jacks,
I would eat the shit out of Apple Jacks. That's some good stuff. All right. Cookie Crisp is on this list. I buy it a lot because Grandma would not buy it for me because she swore up and down I didn't need to eat cookies for breakfast. So just out of protest, I used to buy it as an adult. And
You bought it a few times for us.
And there's actually some upstairs right now, and I eat it as just a handful of snack. So,
like little mini cookies.
yes. Captain Crunch Crunch Berries combines the original Captain and the berries. Good stuff.
But the all berries wasn't always a thing. The all berries is
You know
newer.
what this tastes like to me? The Smurf
What?
cereal. The Smurf cereal when I
I've
was a
never
kid
had
was really good.
Smurf cereal.
It was so good. Fruit Loops, again, it's just the fruitier flavor of Apple Jacks. I'm pretty sure it's the same factory, just different flavors. Honey Bunches of Oats. I love the crunch.
It's a bold claim.
If I could get
I'm pretty
raisins,
sure.
if I could get raisins in the Honey Bunches of Oats, it would move to the top.
You just put 2 scoops of raisins into the box yourself.
I'll fucking do it right now.
You know the
I will
recipe
do
now.
it right now.
You
That's
literally
right.
just cracked the code, sir.
That's
It's
right.
2 scoops of raisins.
And then Cinnamon Life is just, it's really good. All right, these are my top ones.
It's really good.
And these are in order, by the way.
Okay.
Number 1 cereal ever made, peanut butter Captain Crunch.
A delicacy.
I would let it tear my mouth up all day long. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's the best. Golden Crisp. These sugar
Stop.
smack things. What?
Stop.
It tastes like it tastes
They get like they get like the texture gets weird really fast. Like
I don't
like
care.
squeaky.
The flavor of them, it tastes like what's the kind of popcorn that Mom likes?
Kettle corn?
Yeah, it tastes like kettle corn.
Okay.
Okay, Lucky Charms, the best marshmallows.
Absolutely. People complaining about it. People are like, oh, I don't like the marshmallows. The marshmallows are the
Right.
worst part. I'm like, and they're like, nobody
They're
likes
losers.
the marshmallows. I'm like, are you kidding me? I can go on Amazon right now and buy a bag of just the marshmallows.
Right? Denny's
Dead
gonna get
serious.
Denny's gonna get kicked off this stream.
Yeah,
Any
Denny,
Captain Crunch
you're
except for peanut
no
butter.
longer our
You're
friend.
Incorrect, Denny. Count Chocula is basically a chocolate version of Lucky Charms. It's awesome. Okay. Frosted Mini Wheats. Hear me out.
You like to
Hear
eat
me out.
hay for breakfast?
Hear me out. The frosting, but you dump a bunch of sugar in there and get that sugar like caramelized into that wheat. And the best thing of it is when you eat it all and you get to the bottom, there's just a big hunk of like wet sugar in there, and you just eat that.
But that's
It's
how
so
I eat
good.
Rice Krispies is the wet sugar milk concoction.
Dave Larson's fired from Three Beards Media. Siding with Danny on the peanut butter crunch. Turn in your pullover, David. Okay.
Mini wheats. Okay, no, you're not just gonna brush over mini wheats and act like
What?
it's okay. It is
It is
literally
good stuff.
hay bales.
First
It
of
is.
all,
They shouldn't just
it's
rename
frosted.
it, not frosted.
it's frosted mini wheats.
It should be.
Let me tell you, the
frosted
worst
mini
thing
hay
I
bales.
ever ate one time was
Nasty.
Grandma bought like the big old fucking like wheats, and I thought they were full frosted, and I opened them up, and all they looked like big bales of hay. They were like this big. It was
Eat
gross.
that in my cereal. Literally, Dad, I went to Grandma's house once when I was a kid, and all she had was frosted mini wheats for breakfast, and I cried. Because why would I
You
want to eat
cried
hay
out of happiness.
for breakfast?
You cried
no,
out of
because
happiness.
I literally, anytime somebody's like, "You want frosted mini wheats?" I say, "I'd rather eat actual hay."
I would just, you know what?
I would actually.
I
go
would
to-
dump
go give me
sugar
some
in
hay
the
bale.
box. I would dump sugar
Stop.
in the box, fill it with milk, and eat it right out of the box.
That's.
I've never had Nutter Butter, but just based on the fact that I love Nutter Butters, it's number 1 on my list.
Also, based on the fact that I have dipped Nutter Butters in milk before,
Right.
can't go wrong.
Right.
It's like the Girl Scout cookie dosey
Cocoa
do.
Pebbles is the goat of chocolate cereals. And again, Kellogg's Raisin Bran, the best, like just gold standard. Okay, that's my list. All right, we're going to bring yours up.
You're so wrong.
And we'll see how wrong you are.
You have too many old people cereals.
Shut your mouth. All right, here we go.
Okay. I
All
started
right.
my D tier, all the mini wheats. don't want them, don't need them.
You're
And I put
so
them at the very
wrong.
front of my list because they're absolutely disgusting.
God.
Same as you when you did your D list. Like, if I haven't tried it, so I feel like I can't properly judge it, but I know they're popular ish cereals, so I put it in there. French Toast Crunch, Eggo, Crackling Oat Bran, Cinnabon, Sprinkling Donut Crunch, Honeycomb. I didn't mean to keep Kix down there. I thought that was a different cereal. Kix should be in the
I was going to say,
one up.
you were hammering me for that.
No, yeah. Kix should be one up. Obviously, I put Kashi down there, disgusting. Wheaties, boring. Raisin Bran, gross. Raisin Bran Crunch, gross but crunchy. Pass.
Dave,
and Rice Krispies
Fruity
are boring.
Pebbles, Captain Crunch Berry, and Cinnamon Life. No peanut butter cereals
You'll-
whatsoever,
You'll eat Captain Crunch Berry, but you won't eat Captain Crunch Peanut Butter.
right? He also runs
Wrong.
5Ks and is healthy, so he's
So would he like
he's
some
a little weird.
Kashi?
Yeah.
Would you like some Kashi? Anywho,
How do you have
let's
Rice
move on up.
Krispies on here, and you just said you would eat Rice Krispies all the time with sugar?
Well, because let's be real, it was never, Caitlin, what cereals do you want us to buy? It was, we're going to get Cheerios and Rice Krispies because we can get those in bulk, and Jordan and Joshua eat the crap out of them. So,
What a terrible life you led.
so Rice Krispies, I would eat them, but I would literally put so much sugar. Or if we didn't have sugar, Mom would be like, use Splenda. And I'm like, well, now I just wasted a bowl of Rice Krispies. Why would I want to eat Splenda? I don't want to use. Jordan and Joshua will put like 5 packets of Splenda in there. And
You
I'm like,
sugar twin.
I could not. I need actual sugar because I want to eat the grains. I want to feel the grains in my teeth.
Oh man,
I wonder why Shipleys have such bad dental problems.
right? I know.
Anyway.
No kidding.
All right, go to my next. Let's see. Okay, Golden
Right
Crisp.
here. Golden Crisp.
Okay, so this is my C tier. So this is like Golden Crisp. They're okay. I'll eat them. I just think sometimes the texture gets really weird, which is why they're down there.
They do get pretty soggy pretty quick. You're right.
Yeah, Frosted Flakes. Like if it's there and I have nothing else, sure, I'll eat it. Regular Captain Crunch. I put it there because I like cereals with flavor. I just want a little flavor, you know? It's just kind of like it's there. Again, it's a good staple.
Okay.
Oreos, it's okay. Apple Jacks, again,
Those are so
it's
good.
and maybe I just haven't had Apple Jacks in a long time. And then the Crave cereal, again, that was kind of fun for a minute when they were putting like chocolate and strawberries and stuff in cereal.
Right.
The all berries, I would rather. Do you notice how I have plain Captain Crunch here and all berries here, but like the mixture I have up above because that is how God intended them.
Dave wants to know where Brees Hall's cereals lands. I haven't tried it yet, Dave. I also haven't tried the Jack Trice one yet either. And Aunt Jackie calls you a crybaby. We never got boxed cereal. It was cream of wheats or oatmeal, not even a chocolate cream of wheat.
Oh, she
sorry,
would have
Jackie.
chocolate cream of wheat.
Sorry,
for us.
Jackie, but I got chocolate cream of wheat because after all the sisters were gone, we could afford the fancy stuff.
She could pay 36 cents more
You
for
could
the
pay
chocolate.
36 more, man, for the chocolate, right?
Okay, s'mores. This is like one of the cereals with marshmallows I don't like because I don't know. I just don't like their marshmallows as much.
Yeah, it's
The
not
pops are good. I like their little sugar pops and frosted Cheerios. It's a good standard. All right, moving up to my B tier, I believe, is chocolate Cheerios. Now, I have a confession.
Yes.
I did have a place I worked at that people brought in just like different snacks and stuff for the class, but not at my current job, at an old job. And
Right.
people would bring in these chocolate Cheerios and I would sneak a few and they were so good. They were just like the perfect little sweet. They were great. They were delicious. Cookie Crisp is
nice.
also B tier. I think that like cereal, like it should be better with milk than it should be alone. I feel like that's just how cereal should be. And I feel like Cookie Crisp is better alone than it is like as a cereal. Like, I think I
Fair.
would be more apt to do like what you do, like go upstairs, grab like a handful and just kind of munch on it than to
Yeah.
have like a full cereal of cookies. Honey Nut
Yep.
Cheerios, so good. Cinnamon
Yep.
Life, those are standard at our house. And okay, I know I roasted you for Honey Bunches of Oats,
Yes.
but I put it in my B tier, and I'll tell you why. This got me
Okay.
through some pretty hard times my freshman year, because you and Mom had bought me like Honey Bunches of Oats and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, you would just bring it, and like if I didn't have any food or didn't want to go to the dining hall, I would just
Right.
go grab my Honey Bunches of Oats and snack on it. And then same, like, or if I was in a really bad depression phase, I would be like, I need Honey Bunches of Oats, and I would just eat it in my bed, and that was my meal. So I feel like it's become like just a nice little, it's got a special place in my heart, even though I typically don't like eating like super crunchy cereal like that. But I do actually
Fair.
like it with the almonds. It is
Okay.
the ones with the almonds is better.
Yes. Yes.
All right, A tier.
A.
Boo Berry, Frankenberry, Count Chocula, and I put these ones down here of like, what can I have like 3 bowls of cereal? Like, that's how I determine like my A and
Okay.
my S tier. It's like, how
Okay.
much of it could I eat? Like,
Right.
some of these, like, I would say Boo Berry, Frankenberry, Count Chocula, I could probably eat 1 bowl. Crunch Bear, but like they're so good and iconic, they're up here.
Right.
Crunch Berries and Trix and Chips Ahoy, I could probably eat 2 bowls.
I don't know that I loved as a kid Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Boo Berry, but I can't remember the last time I had any of those.
Yeah,
So-
maybe we need to next Halloween cereal try.
Right, there you go.
All right,
right,
and then
next.
these are ones up here that I could probably have like 3 or 4 bowls of. Lucky
Jesus.
Charms. And I don't eat a lot. Like, I'm pretty good at like portion control, but some cereals, I'm like, I just gotta freaking go. Lucky
Right.
Charms. I love their little marshmallows. Those dehydrated marshmallows. If I
Oh,
would
yeah.
like get a stocking full of them, I would love it. Just
Yep.
I love the way they feel when you bite them. Peanut butter crunch. Duh. It's so good.
Yep.
Cinnamon toast crunch, also delicious. Love the milk. Cinnamon toast
So
crunch
those
milk.
those center 3, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cocoa Puffs, and Reese's Puffs were in my bottom
We're
tier.
all in your D list. Yeah.
Yep.
And I love those. Reese's Puffs especially. It combines the
No.
chocolate and the peanut butter. It's so good.
It's a ripoff.
Of what?
It's Captain Crunch has a version of that that's better. Just wasn't on
Show
this
me.
list here.
Show
Oh,
me.
okay. All right, I will. All right. Keep going through your list.
Okay, and then Fruit Loops. Duh. I love Fruit Loops. I don't like, as you can see, I don't typically lean towards the fruity cereals. I'm more of like, I want the sweet and the chocolate and the, but fruity, if I'm going fruity, I'm going Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebbles. I love Fruity Pebbles. I love the milk from my Fruity Pebbles, and same for Cocoa Pebbles. And I did not put Chocolate Rice Krispies in this because it's the same thing as Cocoa Pebbles. It's all the same thing. It probably comes from the same frickin' factory. You're not
Okay, you
even-
ready? I'm listening.
Okay,
All right, you ready?
show me.
Okay. Stop. Present. Share screen. Boom. Chocolatey peanut butter crunch.
No. When did that come out? What year did that come out?
I don't know.
Look, type it in. Release date.
I don't know.
Look at the images. Go to all. You're
It's
in the
available
images.
to be
It's not going
purchased
to
right now.
Okay, but it's not. No, I'm trying to just go up. Go to all.
Yeah. I don't know.
Crunch.
Doesn't matter. It's there.
Okay, well,
It's the
Reese's
thing.
Cup. I can tell you that Reese's peanut butter has been around since I was a kid because I remember at Grandma's house in the mobile home doing my little art on the desk. Grandpa was still alive, so I was still a kid, and I would go Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate flavor. There was like a whole like commercial about it.
Okay.
All right, we got to get out of here. We've been going for an hour. This is way longer than we should.
We have.
Cereal's
What's
a-
wrong with us? We're so
Cereal's
good
an
at
important
this.
topic. All
We're
right.
so good at this. We overplan.
I know. All right. So
All right.
we let's finish up by talking about Saturday. So Saturday is
Yeah.
our event down at Revelton. So for you guys that are listening, we are going to have a Young Women's Resource Center fundraiser down at Revelton Distilling Company. We're going to have a live recording. So all the pods will do 10 minutes. While we're there, we're going to be selling raffle tickets. And we are going to have prizes like we are giving away a TV, a 50-inch TV. We're giving away an overnight stay at Lakeside Casino. We are giving away a ticket package and swag to an Iowa Wild game and to an Iowa Wolves game. Teddy Holly and the guys at Beer Can Alley and Breakfast Club we'll have a bunch of gift cards that you can win to restaurants. Christy and Rob are putting together a swag package of Revelton products. So we're really loading up with some nice stuff. The people from the Young Women's Resource Center will be down there to talk about their organization and to run the auction. Come down, have drinks. Amy has cooked up some recipe cards. Each podcast is going to have its own drink that you can learn how to make. So we're really excited to kind of bring us all together and celebrate Christmas. And so we hope to see everybody down there. December 9th, that's Saturday, December 9th. And that's going to be from 12 to 2. Caitlin, you got any last thoughts before we get out of here?
No, I don't, man.
Okay.
Rush
We have Harlan Christmas in a couple weeks.
Woo-woo!
So
and our Die Hard movie day.
Oh, that's right. So Die Hard is at the theaters, so I think I might talk Caitlin into going to the theater tomorrow night, and we can go watch Die Hard. Popcorn's on her. Yeah.
Candy's on you.
I'm paying for the movie, loser.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, everybody.
Alrighty.
We'll have a great night. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Check out all the rest of the podcasts on Three Beards Media. And we are out of here.